Hello, good morning, grade 2 Newton. How are you today? Great. It's great to know that you're okay. Now, in spite of our lessons last week, it is so hard, no? But this time we are going go deeper in division. So our topic for today is all about division with and without remainder. So we were going to talk about first the division without remainder. Okay. So we will going to discuss what is division. So a division is equal sharing or grouping a set into equal parts. And then it is also a repeated subtraction. And it is inverse of multiplication. So we will going to use the long division form here. So are you now ready? Very good. Okay. Division without remainder. Okay. We will follow these steps in solving the long division form. Again, we will follow these steps in solving the long division form. Okay. The first is you will divide the 10 digit and you will write the quotient above the tens. Okay, here, for example, we have 32 divided by 2. No? So, we are going, diba, in subtraction, addition, multiplication, we are going to divide, we are going to add, multiply, or subtract in the ones place. Right? But this time in the division form, on the long division form, we are going to use the tens place. So which is the tens place here in the 32? Very good. The number 3. So we are going to divide 3 divided by 2. Okay, 3 divided by 2 is, how many 2 man are there in 3? Okay, very good. So 3 divided by 2 is 1. So you will put the number or your answer in above the tens. So here, 1. Then the second one is you will multiply the answer to the divisor. You will write the product below the tens and then you subtract. Then bring the ones digit. Okay, so this is the last one, mano, in the first, right? So 32 divided by 2, or we can say that 3 divided by 2 is equals to 1. And then after dividing 3 divided by 2, we will multiply by 1 times 2. Okay, 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Again, as you can see here in our screen, you will write the product or the answer of your multiplication below the tens. Okay, so that's it, below the tens man. So after multiplying, subtract. Okay, you subtract. So 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2, very good. It's 1. After subtracting, we cannot divide 1 divided by 2. So what we're going to do is you bring down the ones digit. So bring down the ones digit here. So we can now divide, no? And then let's go for the third one. You will divide, multiply, then subtract. So this is what they call DMS. DMS. D stands for divide, multiply, then subtract. Okay, now so this is what comes in our second step, right? So we can now divide again. So divide. So 12 divided by 2 is, very good, is 6. So you will put, okay, we are in a ones place naman, so we will put our quotient or answer in the above of ones place. So 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6. So after divide, what's next? Oh, very good. Multiply. So we will not going to multiply 16 times 2, huh? So we will multiply 6 times 2. Because we're done naman multiplying 1. And we cannot divide 16 times 2. So use the number 6 instead. 6 times 2 is equals to... Okay, very good. It's 12. So you will put your answer below of the number 12 also. So there you go. So 12. And then after multiplying, what's next? Subtract. Okay, we can now subtract. So 12 minus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, so after that one, diba, your answer here man is 16, no? So 32 divided by 2 is equal 16, okay? So the fourth step is you can check your answer by multiplying the quotient by the divisor. So what is our quotient, Gani? Oh, very good, no? So this is our quotient. Alba, our quotient will be put in the above of our divisor. The dividend. So let's check that one. You will multiply the quotient. What's our quotient or answer? Okay, 16. And then our divisor is 2. So we can check that one. So 16 times 2. 6 times 2 is equals 12. Bring down 2, carry 1 in the top of number 1. And then 2 times 1 is equals to 2. Then plus 1 is equals to 3. And now, the 32 is our dividends. A division is also sometimes we call that one as an inverse multiplication. Here you go. I will let you see this one video so that you can have a broad understanding of division.
Divide. Let's find 57 divide 3. When dividing in columns, we go through steps of dividing, multiplying, subtracting, and bringing down. In the first step, we divide. Let's divide the tens. 5 tens divide 3 gives a quotient of 1. We write the 1 in the tens column at the top. Next, we multiply. 1 10 times 3 equals 3 tens. Now we subtract. 5 tens minus 3 tens equals 2 tens. Bring down the ones. Now we have 27 ones. Divide the 27 ones by 3. 27 divide 3 equals 9. We write the 9 in the ones column at the top. Multiply. 9 ones times 3 equals 27 ones. Subtract. 27 minus 27 equals 0. There are no more numbers to bring down. We have finished dividing. 57 divide 3 equals 19. Let's find 956 divide 4. Start by dividing the hundreds. 9 hundreds divide 4 leaves a quotient of 2. Write the 2 in the hundreds column at the top. Multiply. 2 hundreds times 4 equals 8 hundreds. Subtract. 9 hundreds minus 8 hundreds equals 100. Bring down the tens. Now we have 15 tens. Divide. 15 tens divide 4 gives a quotient of 3. Write the 3 in the tens column at the top. Multiply. 3 tens times 4 equals 12 tens. Subtract. 15 tens minus 12 tens equals 3 tens. Bring down the ones. We now have 36 ones. Divide. 36 ones divide 4 equals 9 ones. Write the 9 in the ones column at the top. Multiply. 9 ones times 4 equals 36 ones. Subtract. 36 minus 36 equals 0. There are no more numbers to bring down. We have finished dividing. 956 divide 4 equals 239.
Okay, very good, grade 2 Unit 10. This would be your math things to do and lesson 4.3. Okay, thank you for listening, Teacher Donna. I hope you learned something from me, and goodbye. See you in our next class.